So the composting bin can now make dirt and grass. So I need to go and find my composting bin. This is a science I unlocked a while back, but didn't look into at the time. There it is, my singular composting bin. I'd like to stockpile more than 10 dirt.
Are you sure about that?
I think I'd like 500 dirt at a time. Needs straw and temperate leaves. Well, there's a use for straw!
I know. It's surprising.
Use for my
You have to have something
2,800
else
straw.
that uses straw. Flour might.
I think there is.
Yeah, flour does.
There's a couple of things that use straw now.
And obviously beds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
beds always did.
I've got 2 books of knowledge now.
Nice.
Out of the 5 that I need. Still only got the 2 science chests though. Seriously, chest maker. What is the problem?
It's really slow to make chests.
It's the 10 copper
Yeah.
ingots still. He's incapable of picking up 10 copper ingots because there's never any.
You need more smelts.
Like, he won't pick them up until there's 10 available. And there's never a 10 available because they're always used.
Is there a button that stops you falling off of an object, or am I just about to die?
There is a crouch button, yes.
Yeah, left control.
Yep, okay.
Or backslash for me.
Oh yes, it doesn't let me die. Whew.
Have you just been trying to balance on the edge up to now?
Maybe. No.
Okay.
Right, let's go to my downstairs and have a look at my stats because I suspect I don't know what's going on with arrows. I suspect that's where all this copper is going. Stockpile, arrow, copper arrow. So my stockpile limit for arrows is 5,000. I do hit 5,000 every day, but it does take most of the day, I think, to get back to that.
Right, so that's the centre point.
Bolts, on the other hand,
doing anything else?
crossbow bolts are going down every day. I'm not making enough of those.
Yeah.
Don't remember who makes them. Probably the anvil.
What is it?
It's not the anvil. Is it the engineer? I get the feeling it's the engineer.
Does it make what? Sorry.
Crossbow bolts.
The Fletcher.
Oh, the Fletcher, of course, because you Fletcher crossbow
Same
bolts.
as the arrows. Well, technically, yes.
Okay, they also need copper ingots. So I suspect then that's the Fletcher is prioritising arrows. Yes, so the Fletcher prioritises arrows because the arrows need 1 copper ingot per 10, whereas the bolts need 4 copper ingots per 10.
Yes.
So he does arrows, then once he's done with those, he does bolts, but he takes most of the day on arrows.
Yeah.
And the copper is never left for the chest maker. So the solution I see here is more copper production and more Fletchers. Once I've got enough Fletchers to restock bolts every day, we then just need to up the copper production a bit more so it's faster than the Fletchers can use it, so that there's some spare. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of furnaces.
Then you get to my approach of just having more of everything.
So
More
I
of
think
everything's
it's
always good.
despite the fact that I don't have the first floor of the tower finished, I think it's time to build the second floor. So I can put some job blocks
Makes
and beds
sense.
down. that will be the roof, and that will be the floor of the next floor. So that is the wall.
My bookmaking is gaining momentum slowly. How tall are you going to build that building, Cam?
Several floors. Probably at least 5.
Taller than your other one?
Yes, definitely. I mean, this is only the
Taller than
second
mine?
floor.
This floors are quite a bit thicker than the other ones then.
Yeah. Well, in here I've got a floor and a ceiling.
Yeah,
Because I don't like having dirt as a ceiling.
fair.
And then each story is 3 blocks tall.
Yeah.
Which I think has always been the case in every building, but... Ow.
Yeah, I just watch you fall into sniper.
Yes, so... this building's going to have at least a floor of beds.
Yeah.
And a floor of job blocks. So that's the floor I'm currently building and one more. Then I'll probably have another floor of farms and a floor of berry farms. So
Yeah.
after this floor that'll be another 3 or 4 floors probably. And that'll be before I start the second tower, because we all know there's going to be a second tower.
It's always another tower. So I don't think your building's going to be quite as tall as mine, but it's going to be pretty close to where it is currently.
And it also means that whichever one of the tallest whichever tower ends up the tallest, I can put a glider at the top of. The taller
Yeah.
the better for that.
Well, I'm just going to build a separate pillar to just stick a glider on top of.
And my
Make it a
question
bit
would
easier.
be, is there going to be a risk of... because if you go down too far, obviously you go outside your banner radius. Does that happen if you go up too far?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I imagine so.
So I'm not sure I've ever hit that before, but
However, if all you have up there is a glider, there's nowhere for the zombies to actually spawn.
yeah. But if my tower becomes that tall, then
Yeah. And as soon as you start getting horizontal elevators going out of your base,
yeah.
that's going to provide a platform for them to spawn on.
So I'm going to have to be cautious about this and possibly have to move my banner upwards at some point.
Yeah. Do we want to take a 5-minute break to go get some drinks?
Possibly.
It's quite a good day. It depends on when you've had a good place to stop.
Well, honestly, probably now. I think. There's not a lot else I can do here.
That's a very green glow that suddenly
Yeah.
appeared.
The farm floor is going to be green.
I assume you have some green lanterns then.
Yeah, there's one green lantern there.
They're prioritising green over blue, and that was what the problem was.
They are prioritising green over blue. It's a bit irritating. Right, shall we leave it there then for now?
Yep. So we were there. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.